Hello, hi, and welcome to Meet the HR Show with me, Larnell. And today we're going to do things a little bit differently. Today we have Jackie and we have Becky on the show. They'll be telling us more of what they do because Jackie Njeri is a digital marketing manager. Then we have Becky Mwangi, who is a social media manager. We'll be starting with Becky. Then after that, just be able to understand what she does, how she does what she does. Then afterwards, have a flow of the conversation. Hi, Becky.
Hi.
Karibu sana.
Actually, asante sana. I'm so excited but a bit nervous. This is the first time I'm on this side. Yeah. And I'm like, where?
You used to be
the other side, yes.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
So to start us off, what exactly does a social media manager do?
A social media manager does the following, and it's really good that you've asked because a lot of time people confuse social media management and content creators. Okay. So as a social media manager, what I do is, let's say you're my client, Laura is my client. So what I'll do, you'll give me photos, videos, graphics for everything that pertains to your brand. Okay. Then I will be the one posting, creating captions, managing, responding to your DMs, also giving you insights like this post did very well, this one maybe we should change, maybe we should do less videos and more photos of you and stuff like that. So what I do is you bring me your content, I help you manage it across the social media platforms. Right. Yes.
And when I come to you and I don't have all those content for you to post, for example, you mentioned graphics. Yeah. How do you go about it?
So for graphics, what I'll do, I'll let you know that I'll give you a different package. So what I decided, a lot of people would come with, can you manage for me? Lakini pia sijui kutengeneza. So I was like, I see a gap. And we are told innovation is when you fill the gaps. Yeah. So I'll give you a higher package because now I'll be the one to go. I'll go source from my friends, from other creators. They do for me, but now your rate will become higher than if I was only managing. All right. So yeah. Okay. Outsource. But I've been trying to train myself with Canva. Designers always feel bad when we say, but Canva has really come to help us. So now I've been learning how to do graphics. So right now I'm confident in naweza kufanya graphics.
Kidogo.
How yake. Yeah, I could try.
And now, in this era where everyone is having their own social media accounts, what makes you different from me managing my own account and you helping me manage my own account?
What makes it different and why you should hire me, everyone who is watching, you're welcome to hit me up. I'll leave my email. Is because, you see, when you're doing it for yourself, you create the way you think your audience wants to hear.
Oh, yes.
But me, because I have audience insight and I know what people like to see, hear, and understand, I will help you reach to... You won't reach to your 5 friends and 3 relatives. Me, I'll help you reach to potential clients because I know how to talk to the audiences. I know what time is best to post. I know which words trigger them to respond. And I also know what kind of photos, what kind of colors appeal. Because, for example, people think if it's corporate, they'll just post anything random. And then you're like, what are your corporate colors? Like MBCI, I know it's orange, a bit of gray, a bit of blue. Then in the page, you make a black and white. I'm like, surely, guys.
Really?
Munaji limit. So I'll come and advise. I'm like, the colors that do well for you are orange, gray, and red. So every time we post, that's one thing I'll help you with, coloring. Also captions. You see, sometimes you wake up and say, like Christian content creators are always like, nikieka verse ni hivyo, niko no. After the verse, then what? Yeah. Andika verse, andika ka paragraph, then ask people, how can I pray with you today? Or for example, what are you praying for this week? What are you hoping for? Audience, oh my God, Akilora wameniongelesha direct. So wako hapo. They've commented, and then commenting becomes engagement, becomes growth for your social media accounts.
And now, there are very many platforms. Which one are you best in?
I am the best on Instagram. Okay. Let me tell you, when I had your Instagram,
changes are about to
you're about to see change. So Instagram is my favorite because I think it's very real time. It has pictures, it has videos nowadays, and then people respond to captions. Because now Facebook nowadays, people say Facebook ni ya kupitia tu, TikTok ni ya kuona dance moves, but Instagram it's where it's at, and I'm really the best. Yeah. Like at Instagram, I'm really the best.
How did you birth this?
It's such a funny story, but it's good that you've asked what I can tell the world. So what happens many years ago, nikisema miaka itabidi watu wamefanya hesabu.
Itabidi kidogo tu.
Okay, in 2012, guy kama uko umenini tafadhali. In 2012, I was working at a certain media ministry. I was in the admin department. But because I've studied media, when I was applying huko nilikuwa nimeapply for media. Alafu akaniambia, Becky, now we filled all the media spots. Unaweza fanya admin. Not because of the school of life, I had been taught admin by my mentors. So I used to do admin hoping one day nitaingia hii media team, but also media team I wanted to enter production. So one day when someone who was doing social media left, like ile left here a Friday, niko Becky ulikuwa unataka kujoin nini? So what you do on Sunday, you go to studio. We used to work on a TV show for Sunday. So they're like, this Sunday, when you're show, when you're social media, had I known? I had just opened my Instagram. Did I know anything?
Nothing.
Yeah, I went to go to the studio. Okay, the first time I made a few errors. Juu, presenter nasema, now the song that we are playing, uko hapo Twitter now playing, sijui song by who. Then unasahau kuna Instagram was not that new, so it was Twitter mostly and Facebook. Yeah. My friends, it was baptism by fire. So I told myself I never want to feel like that again, so I started teaching myself. Thank God for the school of YouTube. Here because, so I went to YouTube and started learning. And then now asking a few of my friends who were in the industry that time. And then over time now I got to love it actually until it became a thing that I was confident in doing.
Did you go for any certifications or you continue with YouTube is the way to go?
So the funny thing that happened is for those years when I was in that company, I did it for like 2 years. And then because now I started doing for individuals who were together. When they left the company and went to work for the station themselves, one of them hired me to be doing his social media as a presenter on the show. But then it was in 2019, from now 2019 is when I actually did certification because a school called Talanta Institute started offering the course. So when I went there, I got to do a 3-month course? A 3-month course that now I have a certificate in social media management and digital marketing. Even I'd like to tell someone, if you're not able to get a school, Google offers free courses, Coursera also offers free courses, and right now, Reuters, also Africa also is offering a free course. So sometimes there are some free resources, but if you get a school, why not? Yeah.
And there's a difference with you who is certified and me who just manages my account normally. Yes,
there's a difference because even me before I got to do the course, there were things I was doing wrong, I discovered, and then there were other opportunities I didn't know I could get. For example, mi nilikuwa nafanya social media, sikuwa najua analytics. Atukiniuliza tumeperform aje, kuperform nini?
What are you saying?
Hiyo ni nini? Na mimi ndio nafaa kuwa expert. When I went to the class, I was like, where I was educated because there's something called insights and tools. For example, if let's say you see a Facebook post, you who is a consumer, you're only seeing it has 1,000 likes and 73 comments. But now me as a social media manager, there's something we call the back end. The back end, I can see how many people viewed that. In that 1,000 people, how many are women? How many are men? How many are in Nairobi? How many are in Eldoret? How many are in Nakuru? How many are in the US? What time did they watch it? What time did they like that picture? So that the next time I'll tell you, let's stop posting at 9 a.m. because people are not awake. Let's do at 12 when people have their lunch break. Also, more people from the US are liking your content, especially on YouTube. So let's do some things that they can relate from there. Because the more the international, I don't know why it works like this, but the more the international audience, the better your posts perform. I think it's because also maybe technology there is more advanced. So I think that the difference between a freelancer and someone who just taught themselves and one who has gone to school, school gives you tools. School shows you how you can make your work easier. Like, I don't know about your brand, your company. Like maybe mtu wenye wa social media nakujanga Monday and a schedule zote za 1 month. Now school showed me I don't have to be waking up every day to post. I can actually post prior. It works for me. So mimi niko na kuangalia back end. So that's a different, and I'd encourage anyone who's passionate about this to actually just try. Get a bit of certification. It even helps you to approach now corporate clients as opposed to just personal clients. Yeah.
And now for such a field, like in media, I'll use a camera, I'll use various softwares. For your field, what are your tools?
The first primary tool is my best friend. My best friend is my phone. Wow. And another best friend, we're always working with power banks. Msitu judge. Hizi simu zetu hazilalagi manze. So right now, start with your phone because your phone is, a lot of apps right now are very mobile. You also want to be on the go. I don't want to go home to reply to the comment that was put at 9. So phone is my primary tool, especially on this side of management. If I'm doing both content creation for you and social media, then I'd maybe have a camera. Although even nowadays our phones have been empowered to actually take videos, take reels, take photos. Because also on the side, I'm like a content creator. I have a YouTube channel. So this is also my camera. So, but when you have a good phone, that's your base. You're good to go. Yeah.
Right. And now for the professional board that you usually see on Instagram, do you use that or there's a certain different tools or applications that you use as a social media manager?
Well, the good thing about now Facebook, and especially when when Mark bought Instagram, because by then it was owned by other people, he brought the Facebook insights also and made them available on Instagram. So when you have Instagram, you can get the basic analytics, which is time, age, gender, impressions, analytics, and those other things. But for a professional, you need extra because you see also the app gives you what it wants you to need so that you remain there. So, so the extra ones, there's like Hootsuite. It helps you create content, schedule content, and even gives you a higher level of analytics. Yani hiyo kitu? Imesaidia. There's another one also called Preview. Preview, like now, you send me, I'm managing for you content Let's say you send me pictures for every week. So hizo naenda nazipanga vile unataka zikae. You see, there some people arrange their profile, a photo, a selfie, a quote, a video. We can panga for you for a whole month on an app called Preview. So it helps you plan, see how it's going to look, and then now it can also help you schedule. So they're different. There's another one also called later.com. Even it helps you like schedule content for a longer period of time. So there are several tools that you can run, and then the good thing is zinaendelea tu zikiongezeka. Unfortunately, we don't have like local ones made by Africans, so we are still running on those ones. It's a bit sad, but I hope Africa also gets to catch up so that we also have our own that can help you really connect to the African audience.
True. Why should an organization or an individual seek your services?
Oh, great question. For individuals, a lot of times, as we have been saying lately, mambo ni wengi, masa ni machache. When you have me, go about your business, you just send me the clips. Even sometimes I can accompany you and take some of them myself. So what I'll make your work easier is like, content yako iko up to date, watu wanashangaa, wait, Lola si kwa nini lakini kisha post? Kwani anaduaje? And then for corporates, when you have someone like me on your team, you're able to go and make money. Talk to your customer. Me, I'm here for you. I'll talk to the clients, I'll post them, I'll tell them about your deals, and then I'll save time and money for you. Because sometimes corporates want to hire mtu wa leo, mtu wa kesho, but you have me on board as a team member, your work becomes easier. You're able to focus on the bigger chunk of your business to make money. Leave the social media to me. I'll save you time for real, and I'll save you money because I'll also help you make more money.
You're more of a freelancer.
Yes, right now, the last 3 years I've been a freelancer, but previously I've worked for like 3 organizations as a resident, like in-house, like niko mpaka na desk. But since 2019, you know, just before COVID, I got released from my former job, and I was like, wait, hii kitu si lazima nifanyie kwa ofisi. So the last 3 years, although COVID has really affected my business, but the last 3 years I've been doing as a freelancer. So I work from home or from anywhere there's internet.
And how is it for you?
Well, it's been freedom because like here, hata tukichukua break, I've already done like 2 posts for 2 of my clients. Na tukitoka hapa, as I go around town when I'm having lunch, I'll do. So at least it helps me have more free time to do things that I also love, like going to drink tea, hang out with friends, ministries, fellowships and stuff. But of course, I kind of miss the desk. But sometimes as a social media manager at the desk, pia ukonisha post. Ni saa 4. Sasa nitakapa mpaka 5 like nadu you get. So I think when it's freelance it's a bit better because I have more control over my time. Yeah.
And what are the opportunities available for a social media manager?
There are several. The first one, you can be a consultant, which is now a service I've introduced this year. As a social media manager, you're able to, like I meet you, I tell you, instead of, if you don't want to hire me for full time, maybe you have enough time, I can give you what I call a page overview and recommendation. So it's called a social media consultancy. You pay a one-off fee, tunamalizana.
As easy as that.
Yeah, but also ukienda ushindwe na kile nimekurecommend unanirudia, hey Becky, niache tu niongeze do tuendelee. So the one thing, it allows you to work with different kinds of people in different industries. I'd also do like event social media. Your event ikisha, that's it. So you see, I'm able to do like 4 things in a month. So it allows you actually freedom of multiple channels of income within the industry. The other thing, of course, it also makes you like an expert. Like when you enter a room, they're like, hey, tuko na mtu wa social media hapa, acha tumuulize maswali. And that expertise, that opportunity even to speak, it becomes really, really, really exciting. So sometimes I'm just called by people to teach people how to run their social medias. Like you're an organization, maybe you're a church group, mnaniita tu na kama na washo, this is how you're supposed to run your social media. So I also get like speaking engagements and stuff, which is really interesting.
So what is the difference between your role and a public relations officer?
Well, a public relations officer, which is something that's one of the courses I've studied. Hi there, St. Paul's alumni, what's up? So for PR mostly, a PR manager can be a social media practitioner. But you know the difference is for PR mostly they'll do the corporate, they'll define your corporate colors, they make sure that when your boss is doing their speeches, this is how they talk. They'll make sure mwenye naongelelea social media yenyu, they speak in a way to know it will represent the brand. But now this is for social media management, I can actually be more versatile in terms of the PR. I can work with the PR office, but you see now me, I'm making sure you're following market trends. PR akunanga market trends. PR is very, this is how you talk, this is how you dress, this is how you do. Social media niko, like maybe your boss maybe can be in their 50s, you're like, but if you have a TikTok account, it will bring more people to our channel. If you even post snippets of this show on TikTok, it will bring the other audience here. Mtu wa PR atakuwa tu, you talk to the social media person. So I think you can, in a brand, you can have a PR officer and also supplement that with a social media person to make it even, you get better results that way. Yeah, but they can work together, although you can also work separately. But no, someone who gets me on their team gets both, because I've also studied public relations, so I'd also know how to handle that. Yeah.
You've mentioned of the 50-year-old. How is it talking them with the new era of social media?
Let me tell you. There's a place we went.
Yeah.
So there's a few years ago, 3 of my friends and I were working together. We brought all our skills, so we used to quote as one company. We went to this company where the boss was older. So when we tried to tell her, we can be doing videos of the models applying, it was a makeup brand. Ako, why do we need the videos? And she's like, the photo is enough. But you see, when you show them how you apply the eyeshadow, they might, and then you show them with a younger person, they shall want. But the younger person does not have money. We're like, the younger person does not have money, but their parents have money. So when you see younger faces, they're like, oh, mom, there's this thing I saw. Can you buy it for me? Because now we have to convince the older people the purchasing power is with the young people and their superior. So for example, if it's a phone you're marketing, yes, maybe the target audience is a 50-year-old, but you target their 16-year-old daughter who's on TikTok. She'll be like, oh my God, Dad, there's this phone, it's black. I think it will do better for your business. So like, ni pesa ngapi? 50K. Okay, shika wenda unibuy. So that's how we reach them. We try to tell them, you coming to the level of the younger people will increase their buying power because your age mates are their parents.
We are heading into the Christmas period time.
Oh, yes.
So what sort of post should we expect from you for your brand, for your organization, for yourself, and for individuals?
All right, let's start with organizations. Organizations, when this is a period we call festive season globally, and it's also called the gifting season. So if you're a brand right now, what you should start preparing is custom packages. Start putting together two boxes. So kuna sijui water bottle, fleece blanket. Start doing a lot of offers and deals, because now people are saving in December to spend. This is what you need to be doing. Then for individuals, start preparing how you'll wish people happy festivities. But also I think something I'd also encourage people, this is also when companies and brands should also remind people about being safe online, because it's the time we overpost. Oh, I am here. This is the location we are. Come and rob us. You know, reach like that. The robbers are like, oh, you know, this is when watu wengi wanaibiwa sahi, because we're like, oh, we are this place, then we go to this place, because also we feel like, I want to share everything, especially individuals and influencers. This is the time I would tell them not to post their houses, post where they're going, don't post your itinerary. And even corporates, mseme mnaenda office party huku, because now this is also that season. Because now people also come and take advantage. But in terms of making money and business, start doing packages, start doing bundles of nini. Kama unauzanga products, start uzieke pamoja, useme kuna offer of all of our things. People will come like this.
Immediately.
They'll be like, Murife, run. Run towards offers.
All right. And how do you keep her with the organizations, what they want, and even advising them?
A lot of research. Let me tell you, I think one thing that's very underrated in my line of career, people think I'm always on my phone. Like people always
I even think like that.
People wanakuanga every time, because I'm somewhere I'm on my phone. Becky nashinanga tu kwa simu. Let me tell you, the hours I take reading.
Is a
lot. So see, my bag even has 2 notebooks. Even Miss Jackie will tell you, sometimes me and Jackie, she's coming on next, we're always in meetings like, so what are the current news in your nini? Tuko hapa. A lot of research, because you see, I can't advise if I don't know. So I have to research market international trends. Like now I'm usually subscribed to like 3 channels, one by a Canadian, one by a person from the UK, and one from the US. Because unajua trends inawafikianga kwanza. So I'm always consuming content, researching, writing, so that I'm able to come and advise you. And that now puts me at a cut above the rest. Because my ideas, you have never had them before. It's Becky first, then everyone follows.
Okay, thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
And this has been a very beautiful conversation.
I really enjoyed it.
And we wish you all the best and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh my God, yeah, Christmas is coming. So should I expect a package? Just say.
Relax.
Oh, you got me.
Thank
you so much for having me. This is the first time I'm actually talking about what I do. Because people are like, now you have it to your simu. I'm like, today I'll be telling them. I'll send them the links to the show. I'm like, that's what I do, guys. Kwangi tu kwa simu nikiangalia videos. Please, no more questions. Mom, umeona? Mom and Dad, hi. Umeona? Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right.
This was fun.
This has been Miss the HR Show. We've been having Becky on board, and right now we'll be having Jackie to tell us more about digital marketing. Hi, Jackie.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Karibu sana.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored.
Yes.
Truly.
The first time I heard you from Becky,
yes,
she told me you're a digital marketer,
yes,
and you have experience in international markets.
Well,
Tell me about it.
she may have overpraised me, but yes, I have had the opportunity to work outside Kenya, and this was in Dubai, and it was for a Nigerian company that had recently established in Dubai. So I was basically doing their media, social media management. Yeah, so it was relatively new.
What exactly is digital marketing?
Okay, so another word for digital marketing is online marketing, and it's simply promoting your products or services online. Simply, that's what it is. But now digital marketing is very big. It's very diverse because there's so many aspects to it. You know, there's email marketing, there's social media marketing, there's website management, you know, and then also there's influencer marketing, which is very new in the market. There's affiliate marketing. So it's a really big umbrella. Yes.
How can I use my email to market?
You know, people, whether they like to hear it or not, corporate companies, most of the people, every time they get in the office, the first thing they check, the first hour, has to be their emails, you know? And even if you check something like Gmail, they have a promotion tab, they have a social tab. So they've been able to accommodate the industry and how online is. So people use email marketing. If you want, and usually you'll find most websites that you go in, they ask you for your email, they ask you for your data, because they know if you bought something from them and you like it, there's a likelihood that if I send this lady an email and she works in an office or she checks her email, she will see it, you know. So I will do so many things. I will do an ad on social media, I will send her an email, I'll have an influencer talking about it. So you see, there's so many, I'll make sure there are so many things I'm doing for this person to see me so they can buy from me. Yeah.
And now, what makes you different from other digital marketers? What's your selling point?
What is my selling point? Wow, that's an interesting question. I can say my confidence, my resilience, and also the people that I've worked with. You see, with digital marketing, it's an industry that requires you to have experience. You know, you cannot just go to school and study and say that, okay, I can do the work. No, you won't be able to provide what that person wants. But once you have you've worked with different companies, understood different industries, how they work, how to sell a product, how to sell a service, how to, you know, be social about it, then you get to become an authority in that industry. Yeah.
And there's a difference with whatever you and Becky do.
Absolutely.
How?
Very true. As I mentioned, digital marketing is very big. So for her, she now works under social media marketing, and under it also there's a lot. So what digital managers do is we come up with digital campaigns, overall digital campaigns, analyze metrics, you know, analyze trends and see what is happening in your industry, you know, how can you ensure that you're on top of a trend. And then also you see COVID happened. And most businesses did not have, if you didn't have digital marketing, some of them were, you know, like, where do we even start? So I feel like the pandemic really prompted a lot of businesses to see that, you know what, I can actually establish a presence online. Some of the brands that I looked at is Coca-Cola, Safaricom. These people have really been able to establish their authorities. But if you look at them, you will never miss an ad anywhere. You will never miss an ad. So if I find a company that doesn't want to invest in marketing, I'm like, okay,
no problem.
Yeah,
you're lost.
Pole sana. You'll still come back and find us. Yeah.
Okay. You work as a freelancer, or right now you're under a company?
I'm currently under a company, but that doesn't limit me from also working with different other companies. As Becky mentioned, you can do digital marketing as a consultancy thing. You can also work with brands where you go come up with digital marketing campaigns, launch them, and then come back and now analyze, check results, how have they performed, come up with different campaigns. So this market is right for anyone, even for you.
Yes.
If you want to become a marketer today, you can.
Immediately.
Yes. What are you waiting for?
And how does your day look like in the office?
How does my day look like? So usually when I get to the office in the morning, I just I plan the day. I get to see what if let's say now for social media, as I say, we get to see what are we posting today, what's happening on social media, what kind of content is going on. Then if we're running, let's say we're running a campaign, how is the campaign performing? You know, what are the responses? Do we have people on the other end ensuring that if there's an inquiry, it's being responded to? So it's now check emails, check social media, and now also sit with the team and understand what are people saying. Have you been able to, let's say, process an order? Have you been able to consult with this person, understand what they need? So basically, it's just a lot of following up and ensuring that everything is going on smoothly. Yeah.
And is it a one-man job, or you need help?
You need
backup
people.
from all over.
You need a lot of people. Like for me, I am really good at coming up with strategies, coming up with campaigns, but the content creation part of it, I have to have a team. I have, graphic designers, photographers, people that know that. So you can't do it on your own.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't.
So
yes,
a client comes to you. It's up to you to decide how you'll run it, or
yes. So what happens is, someone comes, this is my company, and I want to promote it online.
Yeah.
So it's for you to sit down and see what kind of campaigns can I come up? How can I sell this product? How can I sell this service? How can I ensure that? So even for them, initially we get to understand what are their goals, what are their objectives, what do they want to achieve? Is it brand awareness? Is it sales? Is it to be able to reach a different kind of audience? So we sit down, we understand what goals do you want to achieve. Then we also understand who is your target audience. Because if you don't know who your target audience is, that's why you find people get frustrated online. They haven't been able to crack that code. What is their age group? What are their interests? Where can you find them on social media? Where can you find them online? What are they doing? What do they do for fun? Because social media, you can feed, on digital marketing, you can feed the internet what you want it to give to you. And it will give that to you. But if you avoid or ignore the technical aspect, then you get to suffer. That's why you find some people, we don't get paid what we should be paid, because most people don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. They just think you're going to work asubuhi, you just post a post and then make it. Yes, and you're done for the day. But someone who is serious about it and they'll give you the results that you need, there's a lot of technical work that comes with it.
all right.
Yeah.
Certifications.
Yes. So actually, I was never meant to do digital marketing.
All right.
I was not able to finish because I've done mass media, but I was not able to finish it. So I got a job in sales at Yellow Pages, Kenya. And there was now the digital part of it. So doing my sales, I fell in love with digital marketing. I was like, you know what, I can do this.
Yeah, we can try it out.
Yeah, and we see
what have.
Yeah. And anyone can do it. Me, that's what I say. People who keep saying, oh, I have a CV, I'm tamaking. Why are you tamaking?
You can get something.
God has given us online.
Yeah.
There's so much you can do, and we also have websites online that give you work. So if you want to work from home, you can get jobs online, and you get paid for it. So the digital world is truly for anyone and everyone.
True.
Yeah.
From the few years that you've done this,
yes,
what would be your takeaway points?
My takeaway points: we never stop learning. You have to, there's a verse that says in Proverbs that a wise man is always learning. I think it's Proverbs 1:5. So you can't stop learning. You think you're good at coming up with strategies. Influencer marketing is here. Someone is like, I want an influencer. You have to go and look for an influencer who matches with their brand, someone who can sell for them. So you always have to keep learning. And there's so much. It's like it's your oyster. I feel like digital marketing is just the best thing to happen to millennials, because we don't need to struggle and to look for jobs, to keep sending CVs. You can literally capitalize on what you're good at. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
And we wish you the very best.
Me too.
And continue shining out bright.
Yes.
And we really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much. And Merry
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This has been Meet the HR Show with me, Laurel, and I hope you enjoyed this different episode. Until next time, bye-bye.
This has been Meet the HR Show. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. May the Lord bless you and keep you. My name is Miss Jackie, and I am a digital marketing manager.
This has been the Meet the HR Show, and on behalf of this lovely host and the entire team at MBCI TV, I, Becky Mwangi, who is a fantastic social media manager, would love to wish you a very, very, very Merry Christmas and a very, very prosperous 2023. Please keep watching. Do not change the channel.